Hector the Horrid. Duck is a little green tank engine who works on the Great Western Railway. City of Churro's visit had made him very proud of being Great Western, and he had talked endlessly about it. He is proud to work on the Little Western, and had never once dreamed about trading his job. Duck enjoys taking enthusiasts to the seaside on board the slip coaches during the holiday seasons, and he often pulls goods trains. Although he's helpful and kind, and doesn't hold a grudge, Duck is autistic, which means he can get highly sensitive to certain things, like complete chaos or drama. Despite this, Duck has learned to take these in his stride, and he does all the work with no fuss. One morning, Duck was at the shunting yards with Hank when Whiff puffed in.
Good morning, Whiff,
Duck said.
Where's Sir Topham Hatt and G at this morning?
Good morning, Duck,
said Whiff.
Sir Topham Hatt and Gabriel are out at MC Bud for their breakfast this morning, so they sent me here to fill you in on what you need to do for your job today. Hank must make a delivery of stone, and you, Duck, are to shunt and fill trucks at the quarry, and Hank will collect them this afternoon.
And I'm happy to assist, Whiff. Shunting trucks are my calling water. I promise I won't let Sir Topham Hatt and G down, and I promise I won't let you down, as you are one of my friends.
Just then, Donald and Douglas passed by. In between them was a big black coal truck. It was biffing and bashing the Scottish twin brothers. Duck and Hank were very surprised. They had never seen such a coal truck.
What are you two up to?
Duck asked.
We're delivering this big truck to the quarry,
said Donald.
But he needs both of us lads to shunt him,
put in Douglas.
Why does it need the both of you to pull one truck?
Because he really doesn't like to be shunted. Aye, his name is Hector, but we call him Hector the Horrid.
And so Donald and Douglas puffed slowly away with Hector.
He does look troublesome,
Hank said.
Be careful, Duck. He's a toughy one.
Nonsense,
Duck said.
Troublesome trucks don't bother me. I could biff Hector firmly into place.
And Duck puffed away to the quarry. Hank didn't feel very convinced that Duck had everything under control, so he puffed nervously away to get to his first job for the day. When Duck arrived at the quarry, the sight that met him made his face go paling white as a sheet. There, standing right before his eyes, was Hector. The troublesome trucks giggled in their silly ways.
Big bad strong,
they sang.
I said hello to the new truck, but he just looked at me sternly.
Scruffy said.
Doug, do you think you could help me?
Well, Scruffy, I'm not sure if I can do anything about it.
Duck puffed closer.
Keep away!
Roared Hector. Duck's wheels wobbled with fright. He was very scared.
Donald and Douglas were right. Hector is scary, and Hector is horrid. I guess I'll have no other choice but to leave him alone.
And so Duck puffed slowly away from Hector.
This is not gonna go over well,
Scruffy said. Duck spent the rest of the morning shunting the other cars and filling them with stone. But all the time, Duck could feel Hector the Horrid watching him. Just then, Diesel oiled up in front of Duck.
Duck, are you okay?
He asked.
I saw everything.
I'm fine, Diesel. He scared me earlier. I nearly blew a gasket.
Mr. Hobson came to see Duck.
We need an extra large delivery,
he said.
So Edward is coming to help. You must shunt and fill Hector, then add him to the back of Hank's train.
Later, Edward puffed into the quarry.
Hello, Duck. Hello, Diesel.
Edward then saw Hector.
Wow. Do we have to shunt and fill that truck?
He asked.
Yes,
Duck said.
But he doesn't want to be shunted.
His name is...
But before Diesel could finish, his sentence was cut short. Hector opened his mouth and let out the biggest roar ever.
Keep away!
He bellowed. Edward was so surprised he shook from funnel to footplate, and he steamed straight out of the quarry. Diesel could not believe what he had seen, but Duck was now very cross. Hector had biffed and bashed Donald and Douglas. He had shouted at Duck, and he had frightened Edward so much that he had puffed away. Now the extra deliveries would never be ready. Duck had had enough.
He puffed bravely in front of Hector and gave him a mighty biff.
Hector rolled backwards. He was very cross.
Keep away!
He roared.
No, I won't!
Duck hissed.
You are causing confusion and delay. You are really horrid, and I have had enough!
Duck biffed Hector so hard that he sent him rolling backwards right into a set of buffers. Hector burst through the buffers and crashed off the track.
Duck! What did you do?
Diesel screamed, but Duck's heart was broken. He didn't mean to knock Hector over. Duck and Diesel chugged over to Hector. Hector lay on his side looking very sad. Now Hector didn't seem so horrid.
I'm sorry I biffed you, Hector,
Duck said.
but why don't you want to be shunted? Because I'm scared.
Hector sobbed.
Why scared?
Asked Diesel.
I'm a new coal truck, so I haven't been filled with coal, stones, rubble, or other things like that before. I don't know what it feels like. That's why I didn't want to be shunted.
Duck and Diesel's eyes flashed. They were very surprised from what they had heard. Soon Duck and Diesel worked together, and tugging their hardest, they pulled Hector back onto the tracks. But Duck wanted to help Hector.
Sometimes, Hector, I'm scared when I have to do something new. But being filled with coal, rocks, or gravel isn't scary.
Duck thought and he thought on how he could help Hector. But then an idea flew into his funnel.
Diesel, can we take Hector over to the cement works?
Yeah, Duck. Why do you ask?
I want Fergus to show Hector that coal, rocks, and gravel isn't scary. Just to help him.
Okay then.
Diesel said.
Meanwhile, Fergus was working at the cement works. He was shunting a train of rocks, gravel, and stone for Emily to pick up.
Just then, Duck and Diesel pulled up with Hector.
Hello, Fergus. This is Hector. He's a new coal truck, but he's afraid to be filled with stones. Can you show him that it's not scary?
Of course I can, Doc.
Fergus said cheerfully. Hector watched as Fergus shunted his trucks under the chute. Gravel and stones poured into Fergus's trucks. Once he was done and the dust settled, Hector saw that Fergus was smiling.
See, Hector? It's not scary at all,
tooted Fergus. Hector was now excited.
I'd like to be filled with stone too,
he rumbled.
We must hurry. Hank will be at the quarry soon.
Hector was quickly filled with stone. It felt wonderful. Duck and Diesel soon returned to the quarry and they finished arranging the train just in time. Just then Hank puffed in. He saw his waiting train. Hank was very surprised to see Hector at the tail end.
Well done, Duck. You did an excellent job, partner.
Hank was soon coupled up to his train and he set off for his special delivery. He was surprised to hear Duck and Diesel say,
Good luck!
But the whistle and horn wasn't for him. It was Duck and Diesel hooting and tooting to their new friend, Hector the Not So Horrid at All.